Hey guys, it's Andrew here with MaxTex. I'm here with Gary from GLS Armory, and I recently bought this pistol from him. So let's talk about it. Gary, you're located here in Rancho Cucamonga. Tell me a little bit about yourself. When did you start your shop?
Yes, sir. It's been about 2 years now. We're just a small home-based FFL, and we're catered toward customer service.
Okay, great. And what do you guys specialize in specifically?
We do a lot of different things. So we do a lot of gunsmithing, but we've been catching into the weapons in the single shotting, trying to get people rare and unusual things.
Got it. And we had to take that. So I here have the Palmetto State Armory micro dagger, right? Which is a relatively inexpensive pistol. It's a Glock 43X clone. And you helped me get it because I couldn't get my 43X here in California.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, I appreciate it. It only took a couple weeks to get, which was really nice. But Gary here was super helpful. Gary helped me purchase and assemble this pistol as well. He put the sights on. And then I see here you actually have some laser cutters, and you also do all the iron sight cuts and all that stuff.
Definitely. We have lots of equipment and can accomplish a lot of things to make it unique just how you want it.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate the help. Now I have here a trigger from Tyrant. So as great as this dagger is, I didn't really like the trigger safety on it. If you could see over here, it's got this little break in the middle. I didn't really like that. So my friends at Tyrant here sent me a new trigger shoe. And so would you like installing that today for me?
Absolutely. Sounds like a plan.
Awesome. That'd be great.
Awesome. We'll just take a moment and of course clear our weapon. Take a moment to finish the disassembly. And let's see if we can move on to doing this trigger. And everything internally is the same as a Glock, so it should be very familiar for most folks. And let's get a block here real quick. So I'm using a punch and small hammer. These are specialized tools, but you don't have to have specialized tools. You could absolutely use a roll of tape and a household, punch and household hammer for these procedures, especially on the Glock platform. They are straightforward and simple. It's kind of excellent. So if you ever get stuck, I promise you there's plenty of help out there that's going to know plenty about the Glock platform. This one is no exception. So we're going to change out the shoe. So in this case here, there is a roll pin located in this trigger pack, and so that should be a pretty straightforward change, which is my famous last words as things get difficult. There we are, and then now we have our shoe. Comes right off. Perfect. Now Tyrant, this is a new company for me, but I see that it is a one-piece trigger, as in the safety is in the center instead of being two-piece, which is a preference for Andrew, who we're trying to make happy today. So inside the bag, of course, our trigger shoe came, and an Allen key, as well as some blue Loctite, and that's what we're going to use to get it together. Just use a little bit of blue Loctite. So we'll just kind of get it into place. Just line up all the parts exactly how they were before we started. Just kind of move it a little bit back and forth until we find where it's supposed to be. There we go. Attempt to hold everything at once. There we are. And so in the instructions it said not to go over tight, so we're just going to snug that up with our blue Loctite, and we'll give it 24 hours to cure before we shoot it. So we have all our different components. We're just going to go back together and do a brief cleaning. So we'll grab a microfiber, and we're just going to wipe off the surfaces we could see. It's just Andrew. Andrew doesn't do a whole lot of practicing, so this gun's it is really clean as it is. So we don't have to worry about it too much. We're just gonna get some lube in the places where it needs it, so anything that's metal on metal contact, and get this thing back together. Awesome, so we're just gonna take a moment. We've got our trigger pack back together with the new trigger shoe, and we're just gonna fit everything back into place, and it just drops right in. Until it looks appropriate, holes are lined up. We could go ahead and put the rear pin back in. We'll just use a tool real quick. Awesome. Locking block. And our slide catch. Then we'll just fish this pin through the other side. And I swear it's normally a lot easier, but you know, I'm on camera, so I'm nervous for no reason. Quick function check. That's how you put in a trigger shoe.
Thanks again, Gary. I greatly appreciate it. Trigger shoe looking great. I actually do plan on shooting this today.
Absolutely. Normal cleaning. It's a Glock product. It can run a little bit dirty. Just, I would say, do what you can see. Take your slide off, take your barrel out, clean what you could see, focus on that for several thousand rounds, and then we'll do a more detailed cleaning.
Okay, cool.
As for your trigger shoe, your new one, we should give it about 24 hours for that Loctite to set in. I know you're going shooting today, so it's just something to keep an eye on.
Okay, sounds good. And then in the field too, I'm gonna be using this, my MaxTax Elite range bag here. This is my everyday bag that I take to the range. And this mat right here is where I will be cleaning it. Do you have anything I should be keeping in here for cleaning purposes at the range, like troubleshooting, stuff like that? I'm guessing oil or something.
A little bit of oil can go a long ways for troubleshooting.
Okay.
Probably not on this particular platform, but some basic tools are always nice to have while at the range.
Awesome. And can I pick those tools up here?
You could.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. So come by GLS Armory here in Rancho Cucamonga, pick up your tools. You can also pick up your MaxTax products here. Just make sure you ask Gary and he'll be able to get you anything on our full catalog.
Absolutely.
So, Gary, thank you again. Really appreciate it.
You got it.